Welcome back to My Life Matters Grief and PTSD Forum. Remember, no matter where you are in life, no matter what's looking you in the face, your life matters both to God and to us. In this session, we'll talk a lot about loneliness. It's so quiet after a loss. Often it is. We miss that person and the world just seems to go silent. Sometimes loneliness can creep in. How do we fit in again? Our panelists will discuss this and more. As always, leave your comments if you'd like. Share with us if this is helping you. What questions do you have? God bless. Let's hear what they have to say.
In my experience with losing a significant other, I have definitely felt like grieving is a very lonely process. For me, my husband was ill for a while. So there was a lot of wraparound and support, and I felt that human touch. But then after he died, because he was ill for so long, of course, everybody has to kind of return back to the flow of life. And so I felt very just alone. And some of it is like you got to kind of go through some of these processes alone. But at the same time, I need that human touch still. And so sometimes we don't know how to help our loved ones or our friends that are grieving or experiencing some type of loss. But just being present, like don't forget about the person, giving a call, sending a note. If you doing something, you going to a concert, you going to lunch, call them up like, hey, what you doing? You want to go grab something to eat? Like, the person's probably going to be like, yes, yes. You haven't connected with the person, just call them. You thinking about them? Call them. You thinking about them and God told you to pray? Actually call that person and pray with them on the phone. Like, that makes them feel like my life matters and I'm not forgotten, that I'm still important. But yeah, for me, all of my friends, couples friends, and so now I'm technically a single woman. Do I still hang out? Do I still have a right to be hanging out with the married couples? Where is my place? And so you lose some of those friendships. Maybe not necessarily intentionally, but at the same time, it's like, what do we do with Sheena? You know what I mean? It's like Rob was such a part of the friendship, and now that part of the friendship or that part of the relationship is gone, and we just don't know how to navigate that. And so that is definitely, the loneliness is something that I've definitely experienced.
And I think that loneliness is there whenever you lose. There's a couple of things that I heard someone actually minister on this. You actually, sometimes when you lose someone, you feel rejected. It's the strangest thing, because they didn't reject you, but you feel rejected when they lose, and you feel isolated. And because, whatever the relationship is that you could have 6 siblings, all with the same parent, but each had a different relationship. So you have to process your relationship. And sometimes, which I'm going to go to, sometimes it's complicated, because sometimes it wasn't the best relationship. So now I got to process. There's a grief of what I never got, or there's a grief of, what you should have done and what I was hoping for, and there's all of this, and I feel lonely because I got to walk through this myself. Thanks so much for joining us today. If you'd like to connect with us, you can do so at ChristyMinger.com, or you can catch us across social media at the addresses listed below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. God bless and have a wonderful day.